this is all right. This is quite unusual. That, on the other hand, you don't want. A counterfeit bill is not legal to own.
Thanks for coming in, Mark.
Not a problem.
You're the best. Appreciate it.
All righty.
How much you want for him?
I'd like $1,000.
Not going to happen.
I need to get $5.
Yeah, I'll give you $500.
Good deal.
All right.
Look at that. That's reality star and small business owner Rick Harrison on his hit TV show. But this morning, he's got a message for our president. Don't pawn our rights. Rick joins us live right now from Las Vegas. Rick, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I know what got you fired up. You were trying to film in Southern California last week, and what happened thanks to Regulation Nation?
Basically what it was, I wanted to film a show in there's a place called Glamis, California. It's a small, teeny little town. Like 20 people live there. And during the fall and winter, literally like 100,000 people show up on the weekends. It's a really weird subculture, and they all just go off-roading in sand dunes. It's everybody from guys with $500,000 motorhomes with $500,000 worth of sand toys to a small family in a pickup truck with tents and a little dune buggy. And there's a lot of neat characters there. I thought it would make a great television show. We put together some development money, and even a small budget little reality show employs over 100 people.
Sure.
We applied for film permits, and this is on federal land. It's the BLM we were dealing with. And they basically told us, well, because of budget cuts, we're not going to give you a film permit. But I mean, it's insanity the way I look at it. I mean, literally, we wanted to give the money, we wanted to give government money for the film permits. The government would make money, and we would employ people who would pay taxes. It's beginning to drive me insane. I was on Mark Levin on Friday, and I went on a real rant about it.
Well, listen, you're not alone. There are so many regulations that are driving small business owners crazy. And for instance, when it comes to Obamacare, you've got 63 employees. You don't know exactly how that's going to impact you because have you or any other employers read all 2,300 pages of that stuff?
Well, actually, I think it's 2,700 pages, and it's now close to 20,000 pages of regulations. I mean, literally, you would need a 4-year college degree to understand this.
Yeah.
You know, I talked to my director of operations. We're actually hiring a consulting firm to tell us what we have to do.
Man, that is crazy. Now, you say, you tell your story in your show about how when you wound up in Vegas, your family was poor, but you've been able to create a good life for you and your family right now. But, you wonder if the American dream for a lot of people is now dying.
It really is. I mean, just between every layer of government that you have to go through to open a small business now. I mean, in the 80s, I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. I've owned and, made money on businesses, closed businesses, everything else. In the 80s, it would take you 2 or 3 days, and you would have a business license and be operating.
Right.
Now it takes months to get the doors open, and it shuts out more and more and more people. It's it really is the American dream for a young person in their 20s or even earlier to, scrape together what they can, work like a dog, and really try and make something of themselves. If they fail, you know what? They failed. They can do it again. Henry Ford declared bankruptcy at one time before he had Ford, the motor company.
And you know what?
It's just
it worked out for him. No, we get your frustration. The government needs to be there, but get out of our way. And ultimately, that's it. You're living proof of that. Rick Harrison, check out Pawn Stars on the History Channel. It's a great show. It runs Monday nights, tonight, 10 p.m. Rick, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
All right.